Hello everyone and welcome to round 6 of the SAMMNA Super League. My name is Lachlan and I am joined today by Kimmy Hayden. How are you going, Kimmy?
Good, thanks. How are you going?
Not bad, thank you. We are here tonight to watch South Adelaide v Contax, the second time they are meeting, and game ball already. That's early for us to be getting a touch. That's exciting. Second time these two teams have met. We've made the full lap around. Everyone's played everyone bar a couple of games, but we'll get into that later. Are you excited, Kimmy?
Oh, I'm very nervous.
Very nervous?
Very nervous.
Nothing to be nervous about. The crowd at home loves us.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, that's what I tell myself anyway. So, great start from South Adelaide. Matt Fowler popping in the first points of the game for South. Keen matchup that we're excited to see. We've got some different faces on the court, including Clayton Wells, who's returning from a knee injury, and he puts his first one away.
Good job.
Very excited for that. So the lineup today in for South Adelaide, we've got goal shooter Matt Fowler, goal attack Ryan Norfolk, wing attack Reid O'Callaghan, centre Lucas Gulen, wing defence Travis Wood, goal defence Kyle Glasbrook, and goalkeeper Daniel Moore. So having a quick chat with Jackie before the game, and she mentioned that she has a lot of defenders, that she means that she gets to change up what she does down the defensive end. So quite a deep lineup there. But can you tell us a little bit about your background? What have you done in the past in the netball world?
Gosh, I have been in the netball world since I was about 17. Might mention that I debuted for Garville back when I was 13,
Oof.
which was a very long time ago. But played for Garville for a little bit, and then unfortunately tore my ACL my second year into Premier League. Took a year off, did some AM&D, and then moved over to Jets, where I played 4 years there. We've gone from not winning a game, getting pumped game after game, to one game out of finals, which was really exciting to see that. Then I moved to Oakdale for my last season of Premier League, but played mostly reserves, and we made the grand final and lost Matrix by 2, but that's about it. Then took a couple of years off, and then I played for Ranella AM&D this year.
Yes, and another successful season with Ranella.
Very successful. Fortunately, didn't come away with a big win at the end, but it was a great season.
Yes, well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Excited to hear your insights as we go. What was your preferred position on court?
It was centre.
Centre.
Even though I did not like running.
Well, I say who does, but here we are in a stadium full of athletes.
And then every now and then I'll go into goal attack just for some fun.
Yeah, beautiful. So, a 2-2 lead there. Contax had a turnover, but South seems to have reclaimed it, and we're back to the South centre pass as they ease it up. Anything out there that you've noticed so far, Kimmy?
Contax are putting a little bit of a zone on, which is good, just across that transverse line. So hopefully patience by South to be able to break that.
Yeah, obviously the big target there for South Adelaide, Matt Fowler, under the ring is going to be a tough one to stop. And if they can do a good job of doing that, they'll be all right. For the Contax lineup tonight, we do have Aidan Kelly in goal shooter, Clayton Wells in goal attack, Matt Maharis wing attack, Jordan Dutram in centre, Aaron Sykes goal defence, Thomas Kaopich, sorry Thomas, and then goalkeeper Lachlan Bergen. So a big couple of outs for Contax tonight. They are missing Nate Wood, who's away on Australia duties with the Australian mixed team. They're away in England and have done very, very well over there so far. They're killing it, which is fantastic to see. Caleb Barnden is also unavailable tonight. He's attending the I'm calling it the Matrix wedding because I think everyone from Matrix is at that wedding as well, which is why they're not playing tonight. And then Jordan Wilson, who is also unavailable. So a couple of really big names there for Contax to be missing and to compete against a very talented South side. Oh, an unfortunate miss there from Aidan Kelly. Follows it with a contact. And looks like the ball was advanced. South moving down the floor. This is something they've been they've done a very, very good job of for the majority of the season. Contact there from I'm going to keep calling him Thomas because I cannot for the life of me pronounce his last name.
Don't want to butcher that one.
No. Go check that out at halftime, I reckon. And then Matt Fowler puts the ball away. South have been the big improvers this season with a couple of additions. Is Lucas, James Farinola, and then keeping their stalwarts Ryan and Matt in the goal circle. O'Callaghan doing a great job of helping with the feeding there. Exciting to see Clayton Wells back on the court after his ACL injury in round 1 last year. Good to see him. It was questionable with the condensed season on whether or not he was going to make it back or not, but it's excited to see him back on the floor and what impact he's going to have on the court.
Just brings a lot more experience to that attack line for Contax, I think.
Great feed there from Geordie Dutram into Kelly, and makes sure of that one. Great movement there from South Adelaide, and a great touch from Lachlan Bergen as we see Contax head down the court, being patient but not patient enough. Lucas Goulding with the intercept. And fantastic work. Ryan with the unfortunate miss. It is good to see him. That's 3 shot attempts from Ryan, which is unusual for him this early in the game. He's normally very focused on feeding and getting Matt Fowler in. Aiden Kelly's securing that one for Contax.
It's a great ball by Geordie.
Kelly's quite a large target himself down the other end of the floor and is able to get very, very close to the ring.
Yes, he uses his body very well.
And another unusual turnover from South. When I did chat to Jackie before the game, though, she did talk about that they are all about wearing their opposition down, and she's not concerned about winning each quarter, more about winning the game. So she'll be looking at this long term.
Good to see she hasn't changed her coaching style since 10 years. She's been the same.
She's been the same. Some experience with Jackie?
Yes, my first couple of years in the Premier League for Garville, and she was there. She was the Premier League coach. Kirsty Leonard-Down was my reserves coach. So
yeah, right. So 2 people very... Kirsty Leonard-Downs, the assistant to the Open Men's, and currently away with Australia as well. Assistant under 23s, I believe. The under 23s team also doing a fantastic job. Great shot there from Matt. A good gather. Contax had their opportunity there to close out and take the lead of the game, but an unfortunate turnover, and South just capitalised so well. Ryan's just so good at feeding Matt. He just does such a great job of just placing the ball perfectly for him to go get it. So Daniel Moore playing in front of Aiden Kelly there, playing that front position.
I would start with that. Aiden likes to find the body, sets the screen quite early. I feel like putting him in a bit of pressure up the top of the circle doesn't give him that much opportunity to find that body. You have to work around, make him get on the move.
Oh, So great pressure there from Geordie Dutram getting the replay call on Lucas, but then an unfortunate stepping call for Bergen, and we're heading back the other way. Great touch there from Aaron Sykes. Great feed. It's a very, very hard matchup to stop, and not many teams have done it.
No.
South this season only losing the one game to Garville in the opening, I think it was the opening round. And it was by a small margin, by six or seven from memory. South have been also dealing with a bit of unavailability. And this is one of the first games they've had the full 10 available for their lineup, which gives Coach Jackie a little bit of her own problems to deal with, trying to rotate everyone through and get everyone an opportunity to get on court and have their impact. Great problem to have, though.
I agree.
So 5-goal lead to South coming into the last 3.5 minutes. Held call. I feel like Contax are doing a great job defensively, but just
It's just no penetration. Everything's a bit lateral at the moment. Someone just needs to break through. Even if you're the dummy, break through the middle, open it up.
And South are just so sure of it, aren't they?
Very sure.
Yeah, they've just got great feeds. They're patient, happy to reset as Lucas goes back. I also feel like Ryan plays very, very close to the circle edge, like the outer circle edge, to feed into Matt Fowler. Matt with his first miss of the game. Makes sure of that one.
It's a lot better depth of that second phase there from the wing attack.
Clayton still has such quick hands, doesn't he?
Hasn't missed a beat.
No, which is great to see. Will be interesting to see how his fitness goes trying to play out a whole game after 12 months off. That's definitely going to be tough. Great split there from Matt. Unfortunate not to finish that one. Oh, Lucas lucky to get away with a replay rule, which I have no idea what the rule actually is, but it definitely looked like a replay to me. Contact there from Daniel Moore competing for the ball around Aiden Kelly's body. He's made an impact early. 4 goals. South with a 6-goal lead at the moment. 1.5 to go.
It's a great lean.
Held ball. Great defensive pressure there from Lockie Bergen. Oh. Great hands from Travis Wood getting there in the passing lane. Contact from O'Callaghan, and the ball goes back to Contax. Long pass from Geordie. And great finish. Seems like a silly comment, but when Contax aren't turning the ball over, they look really, really good, don't they?
Yes.
They're getting the depth, they're getting the ball movement. Oh. Who was that on? Glasbrook. Great finish there from Clayton. Bringing it back to a 4-goal game, 16-12. As we go into the break. So, Kimmy, you're in the quarter time chats at the moment. What are you saying to the teams?
If I was Contax, a little bit more hands over pressure, especially on the middies. They're getting a little bit too easy look into Matt, hitting that top of the circle, a little bit more pressure on that, and slow them down a little bit. For South, I would say Jackie would be in there telling them to ride their players. She loves a good penetration and a ride, and that's what she'll stick with for that whole game, where she jumps to tire them out that way.
Wear them out, 100%. Awesome. All right, we are going to take a break, and we will be back for the second quarter shortly. Okay, and we are back for the second quarter. Something I did forget to mention, Kimmy, a bit after me. We are brought. It is our Dragons round tonight. So we are talking everything Southern Dragons, which I probably need to make a little bit more of a focus on mentioning who has played for our state product. For those of you at home who don't know what the Dragons are, Southern Dragons is our state men's and mixed netball product who go away and play at the SAMMNA Nationals each year. Next year it is in Perth. With the teams recently selected. So back to the action. No changes here for South Adelaide. Besides, Hamilton has come into goalkeeper down here. Cooper Hamilton, I think is
Jack Hamilton.
Jack Hamilton. That was close. And then for Contax, no changes for Contax by the looks.
Change in the goal defence for South as well. It is.
Oh, James Farinola.
Yes.
Yeah, James has come in. They've come out firing to start. First 2 goals, pushing it back out to a 6-goal lead. Contax has done a great showing in the first quarter. They just need to limit those turnovers, don't they? Matt, as he does, has been doing the heavy lifting. He did 12 goals, only missing the 1. Great hands and turn for Contax to turn that ball over. Seeing a little bit more patience there from Contax bringing the ball down. A great finish there from Aidan Kelly.
was great transition by Contax. 1 to 2 passes, got the depth they needed.
Oh. Great fake there from Kate Moss at the transverse line. Before feeding it to Matt Maharis, who sent it in. This is going to be an interesting matchup here between Jack Hamilton and Aidan Kelly. It feels like a little bit of a mismatch, so it will be curious to see how Hamilton plays this from behind Kelly. Oh, and a great job straight away. Fantastic adjustment. Patience again from South. Oh, no contact call and a replay instead.
I think he put the ball on the ground. Very smart by Geordie to re-establish himself before picking that ball up.
Because you can't, if you are on the ground with the ball, you can't stand up, can you?
You can stand up, you can't move your feet. I think
you can't pass from the ground, can you? No. Yeah, that's the rule that I was thinking of. I should leave the experting to the experts. Missed shot there from Ryan Norfolk. Great fight on the rebound. Great handle there by Aaron Sykes, who runs off the court into the stands. Lockie seems to have taken a hit and unfortunate turnover. Heavy turnovers already. We've had 7 in the first 4 minutes, 8 in the first 4 minutes of this quarter, 9 in the first 4 minutes of this quarter. Someone needs to settle. There it is.
Was waiting for the timeout to be called.
Yeah, tactical timeout there from Coach Amy. I did have a quick chat to her before the game, and she talked about staying focused and in control. She wanted the game to be controlled, calm netball, which I don't think we're seeing at the moment.
I agree. I think that what's happening is once they get the turnover, they're getting that rush of blood. They just need to take that full 3 seconds. But also somebody needs to be presenting. Everyone's going to the sideline and waiting for somebody else to make that lead. Somebody just has to take responsibility and come to the ball, and then that'll settle them, I think.
Settle them down a little bit, yeah. She talked about as well with the condensed season and the change of nights. Like here we are on a Friday night, then we're back on Monday, then we're taking a Friday night break, and then we're back to Monday, Friday, and then Fridays for the rest of the season. It has been that job of juggling availability for them. Obviously missing quite a few players tonight. But she says that it's created a bit of variety and uniqueness for them with their lineups. And I guess it would be a hard team to scout when they're putting a different group out each week. 100%. So tactical time out over, and we are back with the Contax ball. South Adelaide leading by 7 here, 21-14. Hard contest there by Travis Wood. Very, very experienced player there in the opens environment for a very, very long time. Good patience there from Clayton in a finish. What would you have been, if Jackie was having a chat to the South, then what would you have been saying?
Stay focused. I think they're losing a bit of focus in the middle bit of the quarter. Making sure that everyone's coming to the ball, getting on that lead, doing their work, doing the prelims, not just relying on foot fakes. Yeah. It's a great feed from Aaron.
Oh, goes down. Hoping that was just an unfortunate slip. Aaron is everywhere at the moment.
He is.
He's playing a very, very intense game, which is great to see. Well, time for the floor wipe to come out. Amy doing a job here.
Oh, gave it off to Kyle.
That's fair. I think she was getting a little bit of heckling from the Contax girls who are watching from behind the bench.
Great to see the Premier League girls coming out and supporting.
Is a fantastic product for them to come out and look and support their club. So as I've been saying other weeks, Kimmy, on the broadcast, I am really excited that we're in Season 3 because I get to pull out some of my fun stats. Yeah, some interesting facts and figures. So at the moment, between the two times that these two teams have met, South Adelaide have had it over Contax all but once. South Adelaide have won, and they've won on an average margin of 11 points. The only time that Contax have managed to get that win, an early break there from... Was that a break or a contact?
Probably a contact.
Can't quite tell. Good finish there from Maiden Kelly. The only time that Contax had managed to get the win over South Adelaide was in the elimination final last year. When they met, obviously the biggest out there was Matt Fowler, who was missing and away overseas.
Yes.
But it was still a very, very close game. Contax getting the win 51-44. But every other time they have South have gotten the win with a margin of 11. So quite comfortable as they go. The last time these two teams met, it was a 67-50 win for South Adelaide. But these teams were very, very different. In South Adelaide, were missing Lucas, and Contax were missing Caleb Barden, Jordan Wilson, and Isaac Jalenki. So Jordan Wilson and Caleb away, and also missing Nate in the defensive circle down the other end, which is a really big out for them. Shoe correction there for Clayton Wells. Great feed from Geordie Drutram over to Aiden Kelly. Back to 7 goals.
It's a great
Big
feed.
Jack Hamilton wanting a call there.
Oh, gotta give it to the attackers on that one.
Ooh. Some friendly fire there from Lucas to Dutram. Feed over the top. And Farrow making that. Oh, early break from Clayton. I think that's his second one of the game. Haven't quite got that timing down packed. South do a great job of what you were talking about earlier with the holding for the full 3 seconds.
Yeah. They do move the ball around a lot, which is moving that defence, which then lets Ryan or Reed to open up in that last second.
They just seem to have more than one option available for them as well. Couple of refeeds there while Ryan just gets closer and closer to the post and gives that one up for Matt. Contax had it back out back to 6, and as quickly as that back to 9. James Farinola with a great feed, great touch, sorry, and Aaron Sykes chasing the ball up there, doing a great job. Very lucky there that the ball just went over every bit of electrical work in this quarter. Great hustle there from Geordie Jutram to go fetch the ball. Over the top to Aiden Kelly.
It's a great draw by Clayton. Drew both defenders out of the circle there.
I think Kelly was a little bit off-putted by the lift.
Oh, yes.
From Hamilton and James. So having a look at the other court, we have Tango and Oakdale playing tonight, and at quarter time it was 10-14. Oakdale lead to a very, very close game there for Oakdale. And then juniors down on court 3, South Adelaide 55 and Contax 13. So South Adelaide running away with that one. So we're out to 9 goals here for South Adelaide with 4.5 minutes left to play in the quarter.
It's a great screen.
Yeah.
And a great finish from Clayton.
I think this would be the first time that Clayton and Aiden Kelly have actually played together as well, so they would still be sounding each other out on the court, wouldn't they? An 11-8 quarter so far for South Adelaide, and all 11 goals coming from Matt Fowler. He's a tough guy to stop.
He is. He was looking a little rattled before, wasn't getting some of the calls, but now he's sort of calmed himself again.
Unusual turnover there from South Adelaide, a very soft turnover, as I like to say. Travis with great hands, working hard to get that back. He's just a workhorse, Travis, isn't he?
When you play Travis, you're going to be in for a fight every time.
Yeah, one of the hate to play against, but love to play with.
Him.
Yeah. Ten-goal lead here, so South Adelaide are starting to build that lead now. Contact there from Tom on the transverse line. Straight back over the top. Need a bit more pressure from that, from the feed, don't we?
Yeah. Hands over. Makes such a difference.
So 2.5 minutes to go here. 11-goal lead to South Adelaide. Footwork call. Back over the top. Can see the frustration starting to come from the two defenders back there. They're getting very frustrated with, I don't know if it's themselves or with each other or...
It's probably a bit of everything. It's a bit hard when the ball's coming down so quickly, constantly, and everything you're doing isn't working.
I feel like they were channeling really... They were challenging the ball really, really well in the first quarter and for the first part of this second quarter, but it seems that intensity has dropped a little bit.
And that's what South does to you. They will wear you down.
Yeah.
So a little bit of fatigue, potentially. Very quick 3 seconds there, unfortunately.
Another turnover for Contax this quarter. This would be a very interesting game if you added in Caleb Bund and Nate Wood into that defensive circle down the other end to compete.
Different.
Yeah.
And Geordie Wilson into the mid-court as well. A little bit of extra height.
he's got Wilson definitely has a bit of speed and intensity to him. Not a netballer, a NBL 1 basketball player for the Forestville Eagles. Championship player. Won the other year. They were unfortunate this year not to make it through to the grand final, being defeated by the West Adelaide Bearcats. I've got to be careful I don't talk about basketball too much, or I won't get invited back. South Adelaide now running away with it, 16 goal. They've piled on quickly in these last 5 minutes. Yeah, just taking full advantage of the turnovers from Contax. 9 seconds left with a held ball. Time being held. Turnover straight away. Finish. That is a tough way to finish the half. Going into the half, what are you saying to the boys?
Well, Jackie's going to make some changes, I think. So keeping that same structure, following through with what they've been doing in the first quarter and the first half. For Contax, it's taking a breath. Just making sure that you're sticking to what you've practiced at training. Following the system, it does work. It takes time, but it does work. And I'm sure there'll be some changes for them as well.
Yeah, I think for me as well, it's just limiting the turnovers. 11 turnovers in a quarter. They turned a lot of ball. Like South had 8 of their own turnovers, so they did a good job of turning the ball, but they just didn't capitalise the same way as what South Adelaide did. Yeah, so we will take a short break and we will come back for the second half. And we are back for half-time of round 6 of the SAMMNA Super League. Thank you for joining us. If you missed the first half, South Adelaide have shown a dominant performance here tonight, 37-20 over Contax. You would have seen half-time there, a little video about the Southern Dragons in their most recent trip this year to Melbourne. Very successful for the tour, a gold medal to our open mixed team. And silvers to our reserve mix and under 20 men's. Fairly certain was the results. So we break in here, having a look. We've got Jed Ryan, who has come in as wing defence for Contax, and Isaac Jurecki into goal attack, a teammate of Jordan Wilson's from Forestville. For South Adelaide, can you see any changes?
We've got Reid into goal attack, and Ryan into wing attack. Travis to the bench. Jeff, my favourite, Jeff Zammit onto goalkeeper. And James into wing defence.
So quite a few changes there from South Adelaide, which Jackie did mention that she was going to be changing things up, shuffling the defenders down and around and down the court, as she said. Having a look at the combinations, because she has also been dealing with some unavailability through the season so far, the condensed season. And she's just, as we said, wearing the opposition down, which I think probably happened a little bit earlier in the game than what we were expecting it to. Credit to Contax, they've got quite a few players who are out. As we mentioned, Nate Wood away with the Australian mixed team. Caleb Barnden at a wedding, and Jordan Wilson unavailable for Contax, and South Adelaide with their full lineup for one of the first times this season. Great hands there, not able to keep it in. Oh. Off the front of the iron. Gagan Kelly makes sure of that one. Quite a few of our Dragons representatives are away in England at the moment, playing in a Australian tour against England. A stepping call there for Lucas. I'm going to try and name them all off without forgetting, because there is quite a few of them.
Yes.
So playing in the mix, we've got Beck Tahini, Ash Bray, Beth Lane, Nate,
Tom
Cross. In the under 23s, we've then got Arlen Davis, Saxon Hay. I reckon is there one more? I'm going to have to do a quick Facebook stalk, I reckon. Go check out the website. But that's a huge amount of Australian representatives, for South Australian representatives away.
Sure. As well as coaching. We've got Brian Lyons over there and Kirsty Leonard Downs coaching, assisting over there as well.
Yeah. And I went away with Brian for a couple of under-23 tours with the assistant coach, Tracy, who is the head coach this year. So best of luck to Tracy. We did adopt her as a South Australian, so I'm going to credit that one to us as well. Bit more energy from Contax in this start of this quarter, which has been good to see. Oh, a hit to the laptop there. Grin from Lucas. Hopefully we're still online.
Fingers crossed.
All seems to be working still. Aiden Kelly are far away from the ring. Isaac Jurecki with a good basketball layup there.
Something you don't normally see.
Good read, feed there from O'Callaghan into Matt Fowler. Bit of height on that one. So a bit of a different combination now with Clayton coming out and Isaac coming in. It's letting Aiden come quite far out of the circle and become a bit of a feeder.
He'll use his experience to be able to work around. He's got Jeff on him, so Jeff will follow him a little bit. And that gives that one-on-one for Isaac and Jack.
Oh, great read there from James. Umpires having a quick discussion. Oh. So being...
He was...
Aaron Sykes, is that
sent
a...
off? Yeah.
Yeah, sent off for the blow to the head.
Yeah, wow. I'm not sure if he can be replaced. The centre can be replaced. I'm not sure if the wing attack position can be replaced.
Yeah, so Geordie Dutram going into centre and Aaron Sykes having to take a seat for 2 minutes. Interesting call there.
Very interesting.
We'll have to seek some clarification after the game on that call and get an understanding.
Very experienced umpiring we have tonight with Georgina Sully-Beals.
Yes.
One of our best umpires in South Australia.
She's refereed, umpired the SSN.
She does SSN. She just got back from the Youth World Cup.
So a lot of experience up there, and probably something the men probably aren't used to.
Yes.
Being such a new league as well, only 3 seasons in. Not had as much experience with umpires and referees. Matt Fowler continuing his dominance. Taking it out to a 21 goal lead. Massive feed there from Geordie. He turns around to Amy and gives the... sorry for throwing that one.
Oh, I have many of those in my day.
Look, I like it. He saw an opportunity there and he took it.
It's on. If you see it, give it.
Retaking his patience and doing a great job of filling the position of Ryan Norfolk in the goal circle and just dropping it up there to Matt Fowler to finish for everyone. Great hands there from Lucas. Great hands from Lucas. Going quickly down the floor. Drop off pass there and finish. And Aaron Sykes is allowed to come back on and they do a quick swap here back into centre position.
He has to enter the court at centre, I think, is what Georgina was clarifying.
So seeing his South lineup ready to change, Travis Wood looks like he's about to come on into centre. Quick turnover there from South Adelaide.
And Matt coming on in wing attack to replace Geordie for Contax.
Looks like Geordie Dutram might be re-entering the court as centre if he can work out which way the C goes on the bib. Took a couple of goes there, but he finally got it. I'm hoping we got that on camera because I'll be sending him a clip of that later.
And a great rebound there
An unusual miss from Matt Fowler, but they earn it straight back.
The turnovers, like you've mentioned, just killing Contax at the moment.
Oh. Fantastic gather. And he makes sure of that one. So a 23-goal lead with just over 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Isaac unable to finish that one. Oh, that's some fancy footwork.
It was a lovely roll.
From both Isaac and Jack. I don't know what Jack was doing, but it looked pretty cool. And another miss from Matt. This is very unusual. Another footwork call. I reckon that's been quite a few footworks from Contax this game. I think that's coming from the pressure that South Adelaide are putting on, though. They're just all over him. Matt Fowler making sure of that one. Do you know what would be which would be good to see? Like the game is out of reach now for Contax, I would say. I think coming back from a 22-goal margin is going to be pretty tough. I'm always one for trying something a little bit crazy and silly as a coach when I'm coaching basketball, and I'm pretty sure that Aiden used to be a defender. Like, it would be good to see him come down and have a crack at Matt and just see, you know, just something different. Like, throw it out there. You've got Clayton who can come back into that goal shooter position, and Isaac could run around at goal attack if you wanted to conserve Clayton a little bit more. And then, or even Aaron, or Geordie, I know have both been in the goal circles before. I don't think that's Dutram's preferred position, but he could go into goals and have a bit of a run around and try something a bit different.
But if you asked him, it definitely would be his preferred position.
And another break from Contax as well. I think that's probably the hardest thing, is that not only are they having turnover from passing, but it's the footwork and it's the breaking on the centre passes, which is
the coach killers.
Yeah, which has made it really, really tough. Oh, we're bringing the ball back over here again into this corner. Great touches there from Tom, and it was off of O'Callaghan, sending it back. And Contax get a chance to go and convert one. Great work there from that. Good work there, good teamwork. Both quite tall targets in that goal circle for Kelly and Jarecki playing together.
Both have different strengths. Definitely Kelly's very strong and smart with his body, and Isaac is a little bit more athletic, I think, with that basketball background.
Yeah, gets off the ground. Great hands there from Jack Hamilton. The intensity from South Adelaide still, even though they're 23 goals up, is still great to see. Coming into the last minute and a half, hoping Contax can close out strong here. South Adelaide, it's not just the intensity, but it's also the... they've not lost a step with the changes they've made, and they've made a lot of changes throughout the court this game.
I feel like that's something Jackie really prides herself on. She likes to make sure that if she makes a change, it's going to be seamless. Everybody on the court knows multiple positions.
Yeah. Jack with another great take in the middle of the floor. Very aggressive defender. See South getting quite excited from the defensive intensity there and rewarding their teammates. It's great to hear. South will be looking to challenge again this year. They were the inaugural champions in Season 1, winning both the league and reserves before going out in the elimination final last year. And Garville securing the double with the league and reserve. So it'll be interesting to see if South Adelaide can do that again. Both their league and reserves teams have both been performing very, very well. 3 seconds. Oh, and goal. Oh, is it from the hand or through the hoop?
From the hand now, yeah. It used to be through the hoop. Now they've changed it.
So, Reid with his second goal for the quarter, coming in the final after the siren buzzer beater. So we are looking to go to break here, but if you are looking to spend a little bit of money to a local sport as a business, we're looking for businesses to sponsor our live stream to make sure that they can hear us and the fantastic commentary that we do every week. We want to keep this men's netball on the live stream, and so that people can watch from home and around the world. So if you are interested, please reach out. We will go for a short break and we will come back for the final quarter. And we are back for the last quarter of round 6 of the SAMMNA Super League. Today we're watching the matchup between South Adelaide and Contax, and South Adelaide have taken a controlling and dominant lead over Contax tonight. 27-goal lead to South Adelaide. What would you have been saying to the teams at three-quarter time?
Or Contax. For me, it's the turnovers. Everyone just needs to stay focused.
Yeah.
Those turnovers are just coach killers.
And not just from the passes, like the steppings, the breaks. Yeah, has been very, very tough. And not what Coach Amy was after at the beginning of the game. She was talking about being controlled and calm, and that's definitely not what we've seen from Contax, which is understandable considering they are missing quite a few key pieces from their lineup tonight. Nate Wood, Caleb Barnden, Jordan Wilson, all massive names to be missing. And
Clayton only on a minute restriction coming back from his knee injury, so that also diminishes them in their attack a little bit.
Yeah. Great thing is that it's not long, and then they will be back at it with a round on Monday night. We are halfway through the season, but we are missing a few games. So Matrix and Contax haven't played each other yet. That was postponed from last round. And then Matrix and Garville was postponed tonight for the Matrix wedding of Bailey Sturis. Congratulations, Bailey, celebrating tonight. I'm hoping that it's all going well.
Should be a very fun day.
We'll
good weather. Great weather for it.
Great day for it. We'll be checking the Instagram stories shortly, which will give the update for us. And Caleb Barnden is also away at that wedding at the moment, missing tonight's game. I don't think Caleb alone would have made a huge difference to this game. It definitely would have reinforced their back line and given them something to change up, but I don't think he would have moved the dial that much. But add Caleb and Nate back into that defensive line.
Yeah, definitely a different outcome.
Great work there from Aaron to keep that in and alive. Has refocused after his short stint off. And no, out of court. Great hustle there from Isaac. And gets that one back.
Contax just need to steady on their turnovers, coming towards the ball rather than running away from it.
I think it's been a very, very heavy turnover game from both teams, which has been unusual. We don't see as many as what we've seen tonight. And I think it's because it's not the usual lineup from both groups. Like South actually having their full side is an unusual thing for them, and dealing with the different combinations that Jackie's throwing out there. We did see a few lineup changes from at quarter time. So James Farinola going into centre, Damien Moore into goalkeeper, and Jack Hamilton's just come off of goal defence with Glasbrook coming back in. And Travis Wood into wing defence. For Contax, we didn't see a change up besides Aaron Sykes coming into wing attack, replacing Matt Maharis. An early tactical timeout from Coach Amy here. It looks like she's making a few changes. It'll be interesting to see that. Aiden Kelly looks like he might be having a break with Matt Maharis going into goal shooter.
Something different, a little bit of speed down there.
Yeah, which is interesting considering the height that they've now put back into with Hamilton coming out and Glasbrook and Moore going back into defence for South, defensive end. It's quite interesting. What would you be asking for from your teams at this point in the game?
For South to continue to do what they're doing. Don't take the foot off the pedal. Make sure you're playing consistently for the next 11 minutes. For Contax, it's more so reducing those turnovers and staying patient with the new lineup that they've put out there.
So at three-quarter time on court 2, we've seen Oakdale start to run away with it. So a 44-24 three-quarter time on court 2. Great work there from Isaac Jurecki. South Adelaide working it around, feeding it from a bit of distance that time into Matt Fowler. We return for round 7 on Monday night, and we get to see on court 1, we have Contax will be coming back, and we get to see Oakdale playing and competing against each other. That should be a really, really good game, and is very, very important for the makeup of the finals. Will be to see who can lock up that 4th spot in the finals series. We saw Contax make the top 4 and Oakdale missing out last year, whereas in year 1 it was Contax who missed out and Oakdale who made it through. Contax did knock off South Adelaide and make it through, and almost got over Matrix in the semi-final to make it through to the grand final to take on Garville. But Garville are currently undefeated on top of the ladder, with South Adelaide just behind them with only 1 loss. And very excited to see those two teams come up against each other again, which will be happening on Monday night. Not on the live stream, unfortunately, but if you are interested, make sure you come along to see that game, because it will be a cracker. Oh, great hustle there from Contax to make it, but it was an unfortunate offside there from Jed Ryan. Coach Amy must have been listening to me during the broadcast. She sent Aidan Kelly back down to keeper, which is great to see. Something a little bit different, giving Lockie Bergen a well-deserved break. Very excited to see what Aidan can do back there in keeper. Fancy little feed there from Isaac across to Matt, who hits his first goal for the game. Ooh. Held time as we get the mop, and sports trainer Zach Reich comes out onto the field. One of our sports trainers in the Dragon environment as well. He does a fantastic job on a yearly basis and a weekly basis out here for Contax. Sometimes twice a week. With,
a big cheer from the Premier League girls.
Yeah, getting about it. Great touch there from Glasbrook. And we see the transition here from South Adelaide moving down the court. Great patience.
I'm going to give a shout out to Kyle. He's lost 19 kilos in the last 3 months, I think.
Oh, 3 months as well.
He looks fantastic.
Crazy. I might go have a chat to him after the game and work out what his secrets are. It's crazy. Oh, unfortunate pass there. Bit excited with the feed. It is great to see that the pole seems to... We've seemed to have done some work on this pole that has taken a couple of hits from Caleb Playford on the live stream as well. We've gotten them all. He keeps on damaging our poles. So it's I'm sure that the pole is enjoying a night off for Matrix, so that so there's no more damage done. Missed there from Reed, but great follow-up from Matt Fowler to make sure of it. Great touch from Aiden Kelly.
Great touch again.
And secured the ball, forced the turnover. Unfortunate. Nearly got another touch. I'm loving the change up though.
Yeah. The extra experience puts a little bit more body pressure on Matt.
We are seeing a change up for South Adelaide. Matt Fowler coming out of the game and Ryan Norfolk coming into goal shooter, with Reed O'Callaghan standing in front of him in goal attack. This will be very, very interesting to see this lineup against some very talented height that Contax have in the goal circle at the moment. First miss there. $35-goal lead here for South Adelaide. Lets South Adelaide have a little bit of a chance to play with a couple of different things that we might not have normally seen. Offside there from Travis Wood.
Great shot.
Yeah, fantastic shot there from Maharis. I am loving the competitiveness from both teams. Like this game has been done and over. Oh, held ball turnover from Reed. A little bit too slow on the getting the shot up there. Loving the competitive. This game has been over for a little while, but both teams have been playing with a lot of intensity still to keep going and show their pride for their club, which is great to see. Poor Isaac nearly with the early break. Did a great job to control himself and not step over the line. Feed down here, 3.5 minutes to go. Matt Maharis comes out of the circle. And out of court. Or not quite sure what that call was there.
Offside. But I'm not sure who was offside.
Because it was taken in the centre third. So was she saying Aaron Sykes was offside, maybe?
Maybe she
not sure.
Untouched.
Oh, yep. Over
a third. Great hustle there from Lucas. And a tactical timeout from South Adelaide with 2.5 minutes to go.
Jackie, what are you doing to me?
Mind games.
33-goal lead here. To take a break. What are you saying to the teams going into these last couple of minutes?
Amy looks a bit more enthusiastic with Aiden down in goalkeeper. And there's a lot more movement going on in the goal circle for Contax as well. So just keep with that. Hit the circle. Placement of the ball. Something simple.
Yeah, it's definitely about building now towards their game on Monday against Oakdale, which will be live streamed. We are looking for live stream sponsors, as we said, so if you are interested, definitely keen to have you help us out. Please feel free to reach out. Our contact details are on our website or our Facebook page. It is coming towards, we are on the tail end of the season now. Downhill from here. We've got to get around Monday night, and then there's only 3 to go before our final series, which will be in December, which is super exciting, and we can't wait to see who will walk away with the win this year. Everyone getting a little bit excited there on the transverse lines. Straight into the circle from Geordie Dutram to Isaac. Great connection. Oh, an unfortunate miss there from Isaac. Clutching his knee there. Can't afford another injury. Matt Maharis finishing it off. They have managed to shorten this lead ever so slightly in these last couple of minutes, bringing it back to 32 goals. And a full time on court 2. Oakdale running away with the win, 58 over Tango 35. That's a good showing from Tango offensively.
A little bit of an improvement.
Yeah, gotten a few more goals up and did a good job defensively holding the opposition to below 60, so that's great to see. Great work there from Michael O'Brien. Touch there from O'Callaghan as we move down the floor. Heading into the last minute. Ryan not making sure of that one. But he does that one. Well done. .40 seconds to go. South Adelaide ball to extend the lead back out. And good finish there. Contax will hopefully get the last shot at goal here. Jed Ryan working the ball down. Good work from Aaron. Pressure still on from Travis Wood. Great feed into Isaac, who finishes that one off with 4 seconds to go. And that is the ball game. And we're calling it. 78-44, South Adelaide. A fantastic dominant win to South Adelaide. And our player of the match goes to Travis Wood. Which is super exciting. He is a dominant game. He's a workhorse. Worked hard defensively through that whole game, even when he went into that centre.
Sure. He's worked a lot harder on his offensive game as well, which you can see.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us today. Got the call up last minute. Really appreciate it.
Whatever you need.
As we said, anyone who is looking to sponsor the live stream to make sure that we can stay online. We are super excited for. But we'll call it quits here, Kimmy, and we will be back on Monday night. I'll go grab our athlete's foot player of the match, Travis Wood, to get a photo and see what sort of shoes he's going to buy. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Waiting for sunshine. Ooh, waiting for sunshine. Waiting for sunshine. Ooh, waiting for sunshine. Waiting for sunshine. Ooh. Waiting for sunshine.